Hi, how are you? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we did the dungeon Lower Blackrock Spire, and we finished some quests, hit level 58, and now we're going to be heading back to Felwood, I believe. I think we're going to keep all this stuff. Got some troll sweat here, I seen. Gotta get rid of that. I think that's pretty good. Alright, so let's head to Felwood, guys. We are going to be focusing on getting our herbalism up. I know that has been the focus for quite a while now. But we need to do it because we are getting close to going through the Dark Portal and entering into Outland. Our skill for herbalism at the moment is 268. So I'm going to try to get that up as much as we can. Maybe I'll do a couple of quests while we're, running around Felwood. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out into Outland soon. It's been a long journey to 60. It's been over a year, actually. We started this Let's Play over a year ago. Just goes to show you how long it takes to level a character to max level in World of Warcraft if you're only playing, say, a couple hours per week. Takes a long time, but it's chill and I like it. It's a cool journey. And every time it's different. I've done this 1 to 60 journey in Classic many times, and it does seem to be does change a little bit, especially when you're playing a different class. All right, so here we are. Let's have a chat here with Terra and a Red Feather. Verifying the corruption. To the north, along the east of the road in what's called Shatterscar Vale, is an area where infernals were called down during the last Great War. The craters still scar the land, as do the infernals themselves. I'm curious about two things. First, are there still entropic elementals roaming the area? And second, are the craters still filled with the corrupt, fetid water that gathered there years ago? Will you help me and check, Travadin? Be careful, though. The infernals destroy anything in their path. So this is another sign that the Burning Legion have landed here in Felwood. It looks like they've been here for a couple of years, and the Emerald Circle is seeming to catch on.
You wish to speak?
Alright, so it looks like we have another quest here. Collection of corrupt water. Deep within Jadnar lies Shadowhold, the main fortress of their corruption and evil. The Shadow Council has protective spells surrounding their lair in the form of braziers. If I am to find out any more information about our enemy through scrying, then those braziers must be extinguished. By doing so, I should be able to spy on the council and find out who leads them. If you can take this canteen and fill it at the Moonwell in the center of Jadnar, return to me afterwards.
Wind be at your back.
Alright, so let's go do that. Got a couple of quests to do. I think that will, I don't know if that'll finish the questing here at the Emerald Sanctuary, but... Oh, got a corrupted wind blossom there. Can't pick that. But hopefully we can get some herb pickups today. Get a couple of levels. Because I do still want to do Blackrock Depths. Songflower up there. And finally found a Grom's Blood. Nice. Is he sitting on it? So, oh, damn it. There it is. There we go. Got 4 Grom's Blood now. I think that's for the love potion. Not too sure if we'll finish that. We actually have a couple of quests to turn in if we get down to Blackrock Mountain. Probably do that when we try to give BRD another run. Plan on going tank. Get us a nice quick group. But I do want to get the herbalism up first. Just so we're ready to leave and go into Outland when the time comes. Looks like we're getting close to Jadenar, so I might as well make my way into Jadenar. Plague Bloom. There it is. We can't loot that. 285. Alright, so if we get 285, we can loot that. What do we got down here? Another corrupted songflower. So many songflowers down here. Doesn't look like there's too many board here, which is nice. Which means if we do a couple of laps, should be able to get some loot here. Get our herbalism up to Crom's Blood right over here. Oh, we do have some horde here. I hope that guy doesn't take the Crom's Blood. Don't shoot me, please. No, not the Shadow Bolt. Nice, we got that. Where the Shadow Bolt went off. Alright, so here's the Moonwell right up here. Let's see if we can find it. I think we have a canteen to put this in. No, there we go, the empty canteen. It's kind of funny how we're like standing on top of it. We'll do a little dance. Dance in the Felwater. This is the can't believe I'm having trouble saying this. The Napoleon Dynamite dance, I believe, right? Pretty sure that's what it is. Alright, that's enough of that. Okay. Let's get out of here. We got our herbalism up to 270, so that's good. And we finished that quest. Pretty easy quest, I must say. I think that was it, right? Yeah, collected the water. And now we have another quest. We have to find some elementals here. Alright. So we're looking for something here, right? Tropic Horror. I think that's one of the guys we gotta fight here. That's some Fel Elementals. I think these are the only Fel Elementals in all of Azeroth during Classic, and I guess TBC too. There they are. Gotta watch out for this sentry that's coming our way. Supposedly we have to like run around this place. We haven't explored enough of it yet. And I think we'll keep on going north after this. Because why not? See if we can find some more herbs. Alright, there we go. So we found all of that. Now we just gotta find the beast. And there we go. Pretty easy quests, I must say. Like, did those pretty damn fast. So I guess we'll head north. I was thinking about going to the village here, maybe picking up another quest, but I think we'll just keep on heading north and we'll look for some more herbs. We still got a lot of levels to go. Thing is, if we do like one more dungeon, I think like we're most likely hitting 60. If we do all Blackrock Depths, I think we'll hit 60. Especially after we turn in a couple of the quests that we currently have for Lower Blackrock Spire. So we're going to be 60 pretty damn soon. I just hope we can find some, like a lot of these herbs. Doesn't seem to be many horde out here farming, so at least we got that going for us. But there doesn't seem to be many herbs here, you know what I mean? It's like a recommended spot to level up to 300. Well, we got some more people here, actually. I got a Blood Elf Warlock. What's here? A Mountain Silver Sage. Not sure if we can pick that. I'm not even sure. Okay, yeah, we can't. 280. It's kind of rough when you can't pick that. And the Plague Bloom we can't pick either. Maybe we should have. Thing is, there's supposed to be sungrass here too. Okay, I'll fight this guy. For some reason I can't find the Plague Bloom. It's got to be right in front of us, right? Oh, there it is. Yeah, too low. Got to be 280. We're close, though. We only need like 10 levels. 10 to 15 levels, and then we can pretty much pick every herb in this area. And then it'll really start to speed up. What's we got over here? Dreamfoil? I don't even know if we can pick that. Yeah, we can. Nice. But herbalism's not that bad. I think the worst, by far, is mining. Mining's got to be the worst. Skinning's probably the easiest, because you just have to go to like a place with like a bunch of, you know, mobs, AoE them down, and then skin them all. We'll go up here, see if we can find anything. Prob's blood, nice. Oh, we got a Trent chasing us down. Oh, we missed our... There we go. Down here, the corrupted wild blossom. Not bad. Wonder if we get levels for, you know, picking or getting these uncorrupted and then, you know, picking them. Thing is, you don't pick them, you really just get a buff. I don't really think you get levels for that. Not too sure. I don't know if there's any herbs up here. Alright. A golden sand Sam. Very good. There we go. We're starting to pick it up here. Seems to be a bunch up here. Also, black lotuses spawn here. I wonder if they took black lotuses out of the game in the Burning Crusade. Used to be a really rare herb that people would, you know, try to farm and camp. Because it was, you make like over 200 gold if you picked one. And that was a lot of gold in Classic. And there would always be like rogues around them. Some classes would be logged out, like at a place where it spawned. A lot of bots trying to pick them as well. And they made flasks, and the flasks were a big deal. You'd always have them on your tanks. And they would give, I believe, like a bunch of health. Alright, so we're leveling up pretty quick now. Seems like we found a good spot. I think we can get over 280. Maybe 285. And then do like one more lap. And then that should get us up to 300. And I think you need 300 to pick the herbs in Outland. Okay, looks like we made it here. Timber Maw Hold. If you try to run through here, you actually get attacked by these guys until you get your rep up. I don't think our rep's very high at the input them at the moment. Jump down here. We'll see if we can find anything. Oh, it looks like we got another. Okay, we know where this mage is doing. He is clearly looking for herbs. There's like no other reason for him to be here. Oh, he's AoEing these furbolgs. I wonder if he's helping the friend out get XP, maybe. Okay, so let's head back down. See what we can find here. Corrupted Songflower. Forgot how many songflowers there are in Felwood. There's a lot. The ones up here were usually held by the Alliance. Because there is like an Alliance flight point, I think right over here, the Talonpanch Crusade that they had. Okay, so we can't loot the Plague one, that's too bad. There's another Songflower. The Alliance had control over a lot of them on Fairlina. Mostly the ones to the north, and then these ones are mostly the Horde ones, but they like the Alliance would come down and fight us. There'd be like hit squads. It's a fun thing to do. You could be rolling like a guild of, you know, a 5-man squad. Roll up on people and, you know, hit them and, you know, kill them while they're trying to get their buffs. You know, you really ruin somebody's day when you kill them when they're trying to get their buffs. Arthas Tears. Alright. And there's supposed to be some dream foil over here. Okay. Oh. Oh, this guy got rocked there. Alright, let's loot this dream foil. Got some Grom's blood over here. This will deal with this trickster. It's actually a really good spot for herbs, man. Right over here. The Jade Fire Run. Remember a lot of casters or priests coming here to slay these satyrs. And I forget what it's for. I think it might be for a Dark Ruin, maybe? I think they might drop those. Gives you, I think it takes away your health, but it gives you mana. It's really good for raiding. Found Silver Sage over here. We can't get that yet. I wonder what we need for Mount Silver Sage. I think it's 280, right? Yeah, we're close. Only need 2 more. Well, once we get in the 80s, it's gonna fly up. Like, we missed out on at least like 5 to 7 herbs, just because we weren't high enough level. But that's just how it goes with herbalism. First lap starts out pretty slow, and then, you know, as you level up, they speed up. But yeah, the WoW was just, I don't know, I really liked classic WoW just for that. I don't know, the world, it was like worth going out into the world. Like in classic TBC, like I pretty much just raid log on my main. And since there's GDKPs, you just sign up for a GDKP and then you have enough gold to just buy everything. And some people, yeah, another thing is people just buy gold. It's another problem with the game, is the buying of gold. People really don't have to go out into the world. And I think that's what made world buffs kind of cool. Like, even though people hate them because of the time commitment it took, but it brought people out into the world. And there was a lot of raid consumes that you could farm, which I thought was kind of cool. So you'd be like, you'd see like mages and, you know, priests over there farming Dark Ruins. Like, there's be a lot of people just out in the world farming. And it led to, you know, a bunch of PvP happening, which is cool. Alright, so this is going to get us to 280. So that's good. Looks like we're flying up here. I really think WoW had it right with the first, with the vanilla version of the game. It's just, it's kind of hard to keep it that way. They did a decent job with TBC, like a lot of the raids, even the old ones like Girls Lair were still relevant throughout the entirety of TBC, which is cool. But it didn't have the same world feel to it. There was still people out in the world farming, but not the same level as Classic, I would say. And I think Wrath will be a lot like that too. Maybe even less than TBC. Because supposedly, once we reach Trial of Crusader, pretty much every other raid before that pretty much becomes irrelevant. Like Eldar will become irrelevant, Nax will be irrelevant. So people will just, you know, do Trial of Crusader and that's it. So yeah, like, yeah, I'm looking forward to Wrath for sure. But I'm interested to see how the player base reacts to that phase of Trial of Crusader. It's going to be a long phase, and then it's just ICC, and ICC will be the same thing. But ICC is like a much cooler raid than Trial of Crusader, that's for sure. It's more difficult too. But one cool thing about Wrath is it's going to have 10-man ratings, so you can do 25-man and 10-man raids. You could pretty much have 2 lockouts per week. So I guess that'll keep people busy. And it's going to be really alt-friendly. But I do see how how older, like, people who played vanilla back, that was kind of the end of WoW. Wrath of Lich King is kind of the beginning of the end. I never really understood that until I played through vanilla and TBC, but now I understand it. It's a much different game than classic vanilla. Because right after TOC, that's when Trial of Crusader, that's when raids just become irrelevant once the new patch comes out. And that just became the trend. And it's still like that. I don't know if that's a good thing, but it makes sense because that's when they started getting into, you know, heroic raiding and higher difficulty raiding. And it's kind of ridiculous if a player has to go back to an easier raid, and that easier raid has, you know, better loot than like a heroic raid. You know, at the current stage of the game. So I think they wanted to reward players for beating the hardest difficulty at the current time. So that's why they made all the gear kind of irrelevant in previous tiers. And it is smart because it keeps people playing the game. They gotta get a whole new set of gear when a new raid comes out. It was smart, and it worked for a while. But I'm starting to think players are getting a little burnt out from that, to be honest. Alright, so we're at the Emerald Sanctuary. We actually finished a lap. That went a little faster than I thought it would. We got to 285, which is great. Means the next lap that we do should get us to 300. Well, let's turn in a couple of these quests here.
I've been expecting you.
Once we have the waters from the Moonwell, we will purify it and use it to extinguish the braziers of protection within Shadowhold. That should allow me ample time to see into the chambers even deeper and discern who is actually leads this cult. I pray the Earth Mother is with us. This will do nicely, Travadin. Now all we have to do besides apply the waters to the brazier is to have it purified. That should not be difficult. It should only require a little travel. Hopefully we can do this quickly. Seeking spiritual aid. Take the corrupt water to the Barrens, Travadin, south of Ratchet. Hidden along the shore is an old friend of mine, a shaman named Islin Waterseer. She is a powerful shaman who will help us. Her relationship with the spirits of water has always been strong. Our task, being a noble one, should be enough to persuade her and the spirits of water to aid us in this task. You should find her a small camp right along the water's edge. And Travadin, ignore the pirates. They are but a nuisance and no threat to you.
May the eternal sun shine.
Okay.
What brings you here?
Good that you are alive, Travadin. Bad that the water still exists. I was hoping to find at least one pure source of water here in Felwood. It looks like my search has failed. The process of healing the land could have been made much easier with its existence. I will have to concern myself with saving what forest creatures I can while destroying those that have become so corrupted that they endanger themselves as much as travelers through this once mighty forest.
We shall meet.
Alright guys, well that is it. It seems like those quests got us up by quite a bit. We have a quest now to travel to Ratchet. Not sure if we're going to do that, because pretty much what's going to happen is we're most likely probably going to get 300 herbalism next episode, and then we're just going to go straight to Ogrimmar. And after that, we will probably just go into tank spec and try to get into a Blackrock Depths. So, and then after the Blackrock Depths and turning in these other couple of quests that we have from Lower Blackrock Spire, we should be 60 and ready to go into Outland. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.